Once upon a time, there was a switchman who used to operate the controls of a bridge for ships and trains to pass by, sitting in a small booth on one side of the river. During most of the day, the bridge was running up and down to make the way for ships to pass through freely. But at a certain time, a train would pass through, for which the bridge would be turned sideways across the river, allowing the train to cross. One evening, when the switchman was waiting for the last train to come, he stepped on the controls to lock the bridge sideways for the trains, but he found that the lock controls were not working. He knew the bridge was not locked properly, then it would wobble, causing the whole train to jump the track and go crashing the river. Switchman left his booth and hurried to the other side of bridge so that he can manually lock the bridge in place. To manually lock the bridge, he would have to hold the lever tightly as the train crossed. As the switchman heard the sound of train coming, he held the lever tightly to keep a bridge locked, as he knew many lives were dependent on his strength. Suddenly, he heard a sound coming from the other side of bridge. "Daddy, where are you?" He saw his 4-year-old son crossing the bridge to look for him. He almost left the lever to run and snatch up his son to carry him to safety. But he realized that he could not get back to the lever on time for the train to pass safely. Either the people on the train or his little son would have to die. He took a moment to make his decision. The train passed by safely on the bridge, and no one on the boat was aware of the fact that a little kid was thrown into the river by the rushing train. Switchman was sobbing, still clinging tightly to lever even after the train has passed. Neither did they see him walking home more slowly than he ever walked before, to let his wife know how they have lost their son. The moral: we can never imagine the pain a person has to go through because of the sacrifice he makes. We must appreciate and be thankful to those who silently sacrifice and endure pain for the sake of others.